Hello everyone, Michael from Nocturnal Simulations, returning for another episode of Sunday Night Ops. This evening we're taking to the skies in the impressive Fenix A320, which is hands down my favorite and top choice for an airliner. The journey tonight will take us from Jackson Hole to Portland. Just do the introduction real quick here, but before we get started, I'd like to show my appreciation for everyone who supported the channel up to this point, and to point out that any additional support through Super Chats, Buy Me a Coffee, or the affiliate links below is always appreciated. So, we'll go ahead and hop back into the cockpit. I've got Ken. Peter has rejoined us after his recent life events, which has been good news. And we got Mike in here also. Fully expect some others to be following along, and hopefully some others will join us mid-flight. So with that, we'll jump back in Discord and get back into the cockpit. Okay, I'm back.
I didn't know he was gone.
Speedy quick. Let's start stream.
Oh, shh.
You've been leaving all
He's back. He's back. He's back.
He's back.
You've been leaving a lot lately.
Alright, let's get the battery started. Start power. Fuel pumps.
Does that mean the stream is running?
It does indeed. 8 ears.
We better be careful then.
And oxygen and cruise supply on.
You got that mic?
Let's.
Stream has started. Watch it.
Yeah, no more arguing, you two. No more arguing.
Listen, Linda.
Linda, listen.
Have you seen that?
Huh? Do what?
Linda, you're not listening to me. Listen, Linda, listen.
I'm sorry. There's like 14 people talking at once. I'm sorry. But...
That's okay. I'll send you a private message and you can watch that.
Ken will enjoy that.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we're going to...
Something about deliverance, I guess.
What's up, Cameron? You gonna join us tonight?
You don't sound too sure.
I'm gonna try.
Alright. Alright, we'll get the forward stairs since there's no gate here, and let's go ahead and get this plane loaded.
I haven't done anything with the TBM, so this will be interesting.
Oh no, we're flying airliners.
Got airliners
Oh,
tonight. Yep.
Ooh.
There you go. That should. I was surprised when you said maybe.
So you're right up your alley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so
yeah, I wanted to
126
Jackson
people
Hole.
planned, and 4,300 pounds of cargo, along with 15.2 thousand pounds of fuel. Go ahead and load. We'll do 6 minutes. Plane's loading.
I went into Jackson Hole the other day, and my plane was completely covered in ice.
Yeah, there's some snow on the peaks around here, actually. It's getting a little snowy around here. We'll have to keep flying back here on a regular basis just to check out the weather.
Well, at least we're departing there, not trying to get in.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna throw my picture up in the screenshot so you guys can see what my plane looked like when I was coming in.
Do it.
It's in there.
Alright, let's do our fire test here. What's up, Diesel? How's it going, buddy? Engine 1.
Oh my gosh.
APU.
That's crazy.
And engine 2.
That's super cool.
Yeah, but
Match
yeah,
APU.
when I was coming in, I was just so heavy with ice.
Start.
I had any ice on, and it was not
Let's look at
even
this
breaking
thing.
it up.
Oh wow. I've had the Flavowire Neo just completely covered in ice before.
I think that's one of the bugs is when you're using the wing de-ice.
It doesn't work too well in the game.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, simulator, guys. We gotta say simulator. We're simulating.
Yeah, it's not a game. It's not
It's
a
not
game.
not a game. I know. Ken's gonna take me in the back corner and beat me up.
She,
Do a pow-pow.
triggered me.
Triggered.
Is there a charter?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a charter if you're doing it through TDB.
Okay.
Alright, pull up the flight plan. OFP cost index is 14. Cruise altitude 340. Pull on the temperatures, -46. It's getting chilly up there. Winds. Let's pull on the winds. Diesel, are you joining us tonight in the simulator? To be politically correct. Okay. We got a expected
You know,
zero fuel weight.
Mike, I was surprised you didn't
234.
have my back.
And what?
Block fuel
this
15.2.
this morning, I was running a little bit late to the group flight because I was working.
Oh, I was running very late to it. I made it in the nick of time, so I was playing catch up the whole time. So yeah, I didn't respond because I was playing catch up.
All right, runway 19, Alpine 4 departure, and IDA, India Delta Alpha for everybody. That's transition.
Let me get the.
KPDX arrival. We're expecting 10 left on hood 4 with the JNOX transition.
I took the buxom transition for approach on that one, just because.
Just got to go
Just
against
because
the rain.
it's gotta be different. This is an interesting thing with the Phoenix here. These screens in the sun are like vibrating. I noticed that earlier when well, yeah, that's on purpose, but they're like vibrating.
What's the planned altitude?
340.
The vibrator is not coming across OBS. They look.
Oh, well, maybe it's just a personal side thing. All right, let's look at Navigraph here. So, pretty much a straight departure to Kisney?
What'd you call me?
Yeah, all right. And then right turn to IDA.
I heard
Oh.
kiss me.
You
Kiss
want
me.
to what?
We want to be at 15,000 or above 15,000 at Kiss Me.
On the mouth.
Oh, man,
On the.
this is already spiraling. Oh, man.
This is going south real quick, boys. This is what happens whenever I call it a game.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna join y'all in the next one.
Oh no.
We were just talking about this, kid. Not tonight, but you're thinking about joining for a future life. Okay, good deal. If you have any suggestions of where you'd like to go, let me know. I'm always up for other people making flight plans.
I got a suggestion.
I don't want to hear your suggestion right now, Ken. So, not a complicated departure.
This is not gonna work.
What's that?
I spawned in next to you, I think, but it didn't spawn me straight in to the parking spot.
Yeah,
It spawned me
hit your
straight
hit your skew button. We've all had to do it. You're like sticking through my airplane.
Yeah. How do I do that?
This is an A320 with a tail fin from a 737 as an accessory. Hit Yankee, and then Yankee on your keyboard, and then tap the 1 key on your numpad a few times. I saw him spinning. And then when you're done spinning around, and you might shift over to the right a little bit just to get away from me, you can hit Yankee again. Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Holy crap, where'd he go? he, just,
Fair enough. Hold on.
he just took off. Alright, IR alignment in 2 minutes. Plane is getting close to being boarded, so we can finalize our performance numbers and initialization.
Okay, so how do I get out of this mode? I can't get back in the cockpit now.
Yankee.
Yankee.
I did.
Yankee.
There you go. That's good enough.
It's
good enough.
There we go.
You're in one piece.
Alright.
He's a little crooked, but we'll blame it on the ramp guys.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go straight to 340. We don't have ATC. We're not on VATSIM. I can't hardly see my screens in the sun glare, which isn't a huge deal at the moment. But... And tonight, this will be the first time I'm doing a full flight with the Verpal. So this should be interesting. I actually was messing around with the cam some, and with all the springs and the cams and everything, and I really like the no center cams, but the problem is the first like half a centimeter or less is just super loose. And if I'm putting the slightest amount of pressure on something, it's inputting it into the simulator. So, I mean, I could increase the dead zone. I'm paid for a high quality piece of gear and want to use it to its full potential. So, actually went back to the stock and adjust the spring tension and clutches on it some.
Happy with it, where you got it now?
Pretty happy with it. Not perfect, but you know me, I'm never happy with anything for long term. Always got to improve it. Excuse me. All right, plane's loaded. Let's go finish our init with our actual numbers. 0 fuel weight 1236. Whoops. And CG is 28.6.
What is our
Performance.
departure out of Jackson Hole?
Alpine 4 with the
19.
IDA transition.
I don't
And-
want 9.
And then departing runway 19. Conditions are dry. Sync load sheet final. Sync live weather. Altimeter 3040. Wow.
My track IR stopped working.
And calculate. Oh, I forgot to turn the packs on. The calculations
Uh-oh.
too. Let's run that again.
It's
See if
warmer
that
in
changes
Jackson
anything.
Hole than it is in.
Where you live.
Yeah.
All right, 2340. Ooh, that is a low V1. 1, 2, 3. 140 and 140. And I believe it was 1 down 0.0 and 56 degrees on the flex. And that takes care of our performance. So, trim is neutral, so we don't have to worry about anything there. Let's get the APU bleed on. Fuel's loaded, seatbelts can come on. Start cooling it off on here for everybody, since they were probably back there yelling at me. Yep,
It's a simulation.
it's 99 degrees in the cockpit. 99,
Yeah.
94 in the back. Whoops, sorry guys. Got everybody sweating. What's up, Sean? How's it going, buddy? Okay, I think I am ready for push. We're going to do nose to the right.
Did you start engines already, or not yet?
Nope. Oh, you got someone else spawning in behind Ken there. Yeah, we may have to reconsider leaving from this airport in the future just because the parking spots are 9 degrees off.
I spawned in.
Oh,
I know I'm facing a weird direction.
just
hit
slew
the
over
other
and
slew
give Ken
button.
some room. Yep. Wish you got on a bit earlier.
Never too late.
Yep, Sean, come on in.
Join up, Sean.
We won't get too far ahead of you. Okay, so we got everybody a little happier in the back of the plane now. It's cooling off pretty quickly. And let's go ahead and attach the tug. Alright, external power can go off. Chocks and cones can go away, and let's attach the tug. Maybe.
So what departure did y'all use out of here?
No tug available.
We are using the Alpine 4 departure off of runway 19er.
Y'all taking off on 19er? It gave me 1. That's why I don't see it. Okay.
Yep.
There's no wind, so not gonna make a whole.
We'll
from
boot
that
up the sim real
perspective.
quick. All right, Sean. Just
Okay.
we'll be a little slow getting started and rolling here, so no big deal. All right, it's showing me that I don't have a tug available, so I'm curious if I can turn my park brake off and just have it push me back anyways. Otherwise, it's gonna be a reversers kind of day. All right, so we're doing nose to the right, push back to the left.
All right, what arrival did y'all use?
Oh, now it gave me a tug.
It just
Arrival is the Hood 4.
Okay, ignition on,
Code 4?
engine 2.
Hood 4.
Code 4,
In the-
okay. All right.
Runway 10 left.
Yep, got it.
I'm a little disappointed, and I don't know if anyone else is having this issue, but I've got like layers coming through at this airport that are like
Yeah.
really low res.
I'm seeing in your stream that do you have a custom scenery for it?
No, I don't have a custom scenery here.
Because I've got, you're on the grass right now, and that looks strange. It's like half grass, half asphalt.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Mike, real quick, what transition?
It's
India Delta
the-
Alpha.
That's off the departure. If you're looking at the transition for the arrival,
Yeah, I'm on the arrival.
Yeah, that guy. Are you seeing it on your end too?
yeah, I'm seeing it here up over on the stream.
I meant
No,
that
I don't
guy.
see. No,
I was talking to him.
no.
Yeah, I don't
see
know.
asphalt everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It's been doing this to me a lot lately. It's just getting worse. All right, engine 2 is up and available. Let's go engine 1. All right. Spoilers armed. Go flaps 1. Your sim isn't loaded. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it loaded in perfect. And then as we've been sitting here on the ground talking and running into each other with slew mode, it's been getting worse. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, you know what? I pushed the wrong way, didn't I? Crap.
And let's move
Yep, I'm gonna have to do a U-turn, boys.
at 4.
I was complaining about the grass on the ground and pushed myself the wrong way. It's okay, there's plenty of room to run, turn around. Alright, engine 2's up and running. Let's start the chrono. Forgot to turn my beacon on too. Engine 1's available. Let's go APU bleed off and shut the APU down. Everything else on the overhead is good to go until we get to the taxiway. Max brakes armed, spoilers up, flaps 1. We'll go ahead and do our takeoff config. Just check the cabin. Yep, we fly on the East server, US East.
Come on, close door.
Okay. Parking brake off.
What is that?
I'm gonna do a U-turn right here real quick.
Hey guys, real quick, what arrival are y'all using into Portland?
Hood 4. JNOX transition.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright, let's
I
turn this
had
behemoth
jet
around. Try not to interfere with the Jenga mix over here.
The what?
Jenga.
Oh my gosh.
Peter, you using reversers?
Yes, sir.
You bleed.
Here, I'll pull over to the
Yep,
right
go ahead,
so
go
you
ahead.
can take the lead. All right.
Alright, I'm probably gonna tap
Two.
Mike's tail here.
Tap it in. Just tap it in.
Little tap. Little love tap.
Oh, tap, tap.
Oh, nope, nope. We're gonna miss him just by here.
On the hair of his little
APU pipe.
wing.
Yep,
Yeah.
APU pipe. That's right.
What's a good shoot, RPMs for?
Taxi on that thing is idle.
Is it okay? Good.
Yeah, the Neos will idle at, or taxi at idle.
Okay, perfect.
The CEOs, which is what I have currently, you have to give them a little bit of juice.
A little juicy juice.
Yep. I think it has to do with the bypass through the engine. The Neos have quite a bit higher bypass ratio than the CEOs do.
Oh, I just came to a standstill. That's weird. Get a little more juice.
Normally. Oh, well, we are at a higher altitude, so that might be the difference. I didn't think about that. Around sea level, you'll generally can just taxi with idle thrust.
And I'm coming about.
More thrust! More thrust!
Oh, sorry, I had to step away. Oh yeah, you're on my tail. All right, not this left, right? Next one.
Yeah, keep going all the way to the end. Peter's over here taxiing while he's using the lavatory.
You know it. Autopilot, baby.
This thing taxis on rails, boys.
Is that you, Mike, still sitting in the taxiway?
Yep, I'm rolling.
Copy.
Should be a nice, pretty departure at least.
Alright. Engine 1 is spooling. Got the 1460 taxi. Oh, hey, look, someone else joined.
Got, I believe that guy. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sean is joining us. That guy's going to join us in the future date.
Yeah, I gotta figure out why my track IR stopped wanting to work.
Should be able to reboot it with the sim running. Mine picks up with the sim running.
Yeah, it's like, but if I turn my head, it's like I just snap my head right off, and it's just like just spins. And I've tried calibrating it.
Yeah, I don't get fancy with the track IR. It works pretty well straight out of the box. Alright, I'll give you 2 minutes there, Peter.
Yeah. Let me go, starting now.
I've had it.
Alright.
Quite a few people with us tonight.
You want me to apply some circles?
Nope, go for it. I'm giving you a 2-minute separation. There's plenty of these things. Yeah, Delta 929, enter runway 19. Landing lights on, taxi lights, strobe on, and TCAS.
Is there a magic landing rate we're gonna try and shoot for?
Best you can.
300.
Can.
I mean, I did 274 into Las Vegas.
Uh-oh.
I'm
John.
proud of that.
Wow.
Did you get to the end of the runway there?
Oh, yeah.
That's not good news with your Neo engines compared to my CEOs. I guess I'll be going up the takeoff thrust on before I start rolling here.
Yeah, I'm not derating anything on this runway. Or this altitude.
I'm derated a little bit, but not much. Calculator in this thing's pretty good.
Alright, Mike, we're not Southwest. We don't taxi at like 40 miles an hour.
Southwest doesn't do that. What are you talking about?
Hey, oh, I've seen it.
I've been a part of it.
I've seen it. I've watched cops try and pull them over. I was like, that's not gonna work.
Alright, full brakes. Let's bring the engines up to 50%. Let them stabilize.
right, I will give you 2 minutes.
All right, let's go to flex. Flex, release brakes.
Ew, he's got that American Airlines.
Nose pressure. Airspeed's alive. Winds are calm, so this should be nicely leaving here. Alright, 100 knots, start releasing the nose pressure. Yeah, this is going to be sketchy.
Yep.
Very
Luck,
sketchy.
guys.
Not a fan. Rotate. Definitely clipping some of these lights. Positive rate,
Get
gear
it,
up.
baby, get it.
Too low, terrain. I know, you don't have to tell me.
Terrain. Oh,
I made it. That was a little sketchy, but we made it. Alright. Don't derate at this altitude at Jackson Hole.
So what caused the problem?
Yeah, Diesel. I don't think that calculator was. Here I was bragging about it. It was not very accurate on that one. I was considering it slapping at the toga there for a brief second. Leave her to climb. I don't know if I want to.
I'm gonna give him about 30 more seconds. Jackson traffic, Delta 69, aka T Ferguson. Lining up and waiting on runway 19.
Turk Ferguson declared for
9.
takeoff 19. Climb and maintain 42,000.
42,000. Max climb rate.
I'm going to 69,000.
There you go.
Told y'all he was trouble.
Alright, this is pretty smooth, so it takes the lights off.
Y'all halfway there. I ain't even pushed back yet. Gee.
Alright, S speed, flap 0.
Anybody else on the ground with me?
I'm on the ground. I'm getting ready to line up and wait at this current moment.
Diesel, I'm pretty sure they're going to have to replace some of the end of the runway lights there. I'm pretty sure I hit them with my tail.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take out the rest.
I'm all I know is I'm glad that I went full throttle before I let go of the brakes, because if I hadn't, I don't know if I would have made it.
Yep, I just collided with an object.
Oh no, really?
That was a clean
No.
takeoff. I was nowhere close to the lights. I was lifted off well before.
That's a glitch from Jackson Hole. Simply, you know that.
Did you, are you still in game or no?
10,000 feet, lights off.
And I'm gonna restart.
Delta
That was
1450 taking off runway 19er.
Track isn't the same as nav for the autopilot, is it? In the A320?
Say that one more time.
I'm looking for the nav button for the autopilot.
Yeah, you push forward on the heading bug. So when you get the little cursor that goes up or down, you push forward on it and it goes to manage mode. Alright, we're going to do this turn here, then we'll get the autopilot on. I was kind of wanting to hand fly with the Verpal a little bit. Hey, C-130. Were you around for the very exciting takeoff just now?
Positive rate, gear up. Flaps 1.
So, Mike, we needed to notify next of kin.
Sounds like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm so afraid of a tail strike in this 900 that I always take off so gently.
You might want to bust out the 800 instead.
Yeah.
Or 600 even. Diesel says ATC has a light bill and a number to call. Uh-oh.
Well, that's a number you don't want.
Got some LED lights embedded into the tail of this thing. Okay, so anything at altitude that's 6,000 feet ish, toga. All right, yeah, this feels really good in the turns with the purple.
I have my autopilot on, but it's not hopping on my flight path.
You feel like streaming? Might be able to help you out.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Mr. T to the rescue.
I gotta rescue myself here too.
He's got to fly vicariously through Peter for a few minutes.
You know, I might
catch
be
up.
good.
I'm catching up to you guys.
I might be good. I'll put this on there too, so you can see it. Actually, I think I'm tracking. It's a very gradual.
Your nav.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
What'd you say?
You're in plan mode right now, so your nav is set arc to. Yeah, there you go.
18,000 feet over
Put it in
stars.
nav.
I guess. Put an arc.
Arc.
Somebody had a question?
Hey, what's for
All right.
supper?
Take
I had
your
chili.
altitude knob. Peter, your altitude knob. Hover over that, and you want the up arrow to put it in manage mode for. So right below your 34,000 on the. Yeah, there you go. Push the up arrow on that knob. Put it. There you go. Manage mode. You should capture your nav track and be in good shape.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
I'm a little rusty on the A320, but that looks
Oh,
right
I
to
am.
me.
I am a greenhorn tonight. Thank you, sir.
I should listen to my gut on your takeoff. Somebody was in here. Where'd they go?
There we go.
Yep.
I'm gonna do like Ken. I'm taking runway 1. Get out of here.
Oh, you're gonna be running into me?
It's gonna be coming right up your APU pipe. Definitely some very nice terrain around here. With it getting so dark on the East Coast now, we're going to have to be flying more on the West Coast.
That's what I'm talking about. Talking about taking some jets and doing some canyon runs.
There you go. That would be kind of fun one night. I'll have to wait for the, I ordered the Verpal drop mount. Because I have the Thrustmaster one right now, and it's a little flimsy with the amount of pressure you have to apply to the Verpal. So we'll have to wait for that so I don't, accidentally rip off the Thrustmaster mount. Hang on, guys, I gotta transfer over to my Xbox controller.
Like my 737 Mike does not want to taxi. It'll go and then like the brakes will grab and it'll stop. And I jiggle the rudder pedals, it'll release and go about 10 feet and stop. Any ideas?
Your rudder pedals jiggling?
No, it does not want to taxi. It'll go about 10 feet and then it stops. Then I can release, or I can jiggle the rudder pedals right, left. It'll release, go about 10 more feet and stop. It will not taxi.
You don't have an APU or ground shocks or any of that stuff attached to you?
No, I'd look. That's my first thought, but no. I have had that happen before.
Oh, that's kind of a weird one. I have not dealt with that one before. Par for the course for you.
Of course.
Ah, Sean, your sim crashed. Mine crashed on boot up today. I haven't had that happen in a while.
I'm just rolling right now.
So is it fine once you get rolling, Ken?
Yeah, it's good now, but I mean, when I first started the taxi, it was a struggle. I did that like 5 to 6 times in a row. You know, go about 10 feet, stop, jiggle the rudder pedals, give it a little gas, and then go about 10 feet and stop. It's moving now, so I don't know what that was. Never had that happen before.
That is kind of odd. That guy, what kind of issues are you having with your VR? Flew with the Pimax and the A320 one night, and then that was pretty cool. This thing is like an apartment compared to us flying around the 152s and pretty much anything else. I don't know, Ken. It sounds like something was trying to set your brakes, and for some reason your rudder pedals were fixing it.
Yeah, so far I just made it to the end of the runway, so we'll see.
Which headset do you have, that guy?
I don't know if you guys watch football, but the Jets just beat the Eagles.
After COVID, and during COVID, like I don't know what it was, but it just killed my sports watching.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know if it was just
an overload. That's
just well, I don't know if it was that or just the lack of the energy. As your portable Vive headset, you have it running off the laptop. Okay. I don't know. It may require a full restart on your end if you're trying to get up in the air. The company message are probably yelling at me for being late. Need to remember they give me my expected load sheets as I'm loading, so we can get the init setup, initialization setup.
Jacksonville traffic up 49 departing runway 19er.
Toga.
Hopefully departing.
I would toga and then let everything spool up, then go.
Oh yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Not that there's any lights left over, and then Mike's carcass is, sprawled out at the end of the runway there somewhere. He cleared out the rest of it for me, Diesel.
Here we go.
Diesel, do you think they'll forgive me for taking out a few lights whenever Mike took out the entire end of the runway?
Yeah, right. Who trumps there on the bill?
Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm responsible because even this I know I hit him, but like he really hit them.
Oh, it's accelerating slow. I ain't even hit 80 knots yet.
Mm-hmm. Have fun.
You get that higher
I
altitude.
ain't gonna make it.
Oh no.
I'm in toga. It is not accelerating. Maybe my brakes are hung, you reckon? Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Okay, Ken. See
Come
ya.
on, kid.
I'm in the
Get it
trees.
going.
I'm in the trees.
Did you climb as an object?
I know you guys are married, but you don't have to join each other in your demise.
I struck many objects. I've flown out of here before. What's the problem tonight?
Well, spawn back in, see if it does it to you again.
I'm not going to put myself through all that.
I'm still on the taxiway or on the ramp and loading in, reloading this whole thing.
Traumatized enough now.
Yeah, I think Sean, and he's rebooting, so he may be right there with you.
Yeah, I'm behind here.
Not giving up. I'm getting this bird off the ground.
We're getting there, boys. Or Ken, you could fly the Citation.
Yes, sir.
That wouldn't be a bad one for that airport.
I don't don't know what the problem is. I've taken off from here before, more than once, with no problem. It just wouldn't even accelerate.
Right. I guess I'm gonna have to make a video about aborted takeoffs. Because I should have aborted. I don't know exactly what happened to Mike, but maybe he should have. I think they're pretty mad, but that's just me. Oh. Maybe the extreme nature of what just happened has them distracted enough that they'll just conveniently forget about the fact that I was the one who actually smacked the lights first.
Yeah, but you was able to continue.
I know. They got distracted and forgot to write down my tail number. Let's see here. Oh, come up
I
on
guess
top of
that's
climb.
perfect time to practice a rejected takeoff for real.
Yep. Well, a friend of mine tried taking the A320 off last night, and after a few rejected takeoffs, he reluctantly gave up the controls. We owe them a bit of a lawn care bill on that one. Alrighty, wreck cruise here. Seatbelt signs are off. It's pretty smooth up here. Overhead all looks good. Lights are all correct. Cabin temperature's a little warm, so let's cool them off a little bit. Engine's all happy. I'm curious if this vibration readout increases with wear time. I don't think there's not a way to, like change the oil and change brake pads like that. You have what you have in the PMDG on the Phoenix. It'd be kind of nice if you did. And if you could accelerate the wear, so with our very few hours compared to what an actual airplane goes through, simulate some form of maintenance. I'm trying to remember what the highest vibration number I've seen on this is. Pressurization 6,700. Landing elevation is 50 feet. A lot different than what we just took off from.
Alright, I'm at top of climb now.
Take a look at that lineup in the screenshots.
Is everybody scrambling trying to get out of the airport there? I mean, it kind of works when everybody parks that direction, but it was bothering me that it was 90 degrees off when I spawned in. I was like, I can't. I just can't.
Yeah. If you're definitely OCD, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be like having some definite issues.
Alright, so we've got quite the battle on the new stream thumbnails. It's been kind of going back and forth between the blue or the white text. And I got a few votes for the mix, like the blue-ish white.
I know if I try and watch the stream at the same time as everything else being up, I probably might crash my computer.
Well, I posted the new layouts. I made some, like a banner, basically, that's nice and easy to reuse from my end, and then it looks really nice.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna...
What do you guys over there in the chat think about the banners? Like it? Hate it? Love it? Hydraulic looks good. We got plenty of fuel. Alright. Cabin is much more comfortable now. Brakes are nice and cool. And we'll go to the cruise screen. We've been rolling for about 20 minutes now.
Yeah, I rolled about 20 seconds.
Boise should be off the nose to the left a little ways. I think they both look incredible, but blue is better. Okay. What makes you think the blue is better?
Cross High Peru has the blue. If you've watched any of his streams, he's got that.
I've watched some of his stuff, but I haven't seen his thumbnails in a while. I don't know if they've changed. I guess I could look real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to post the stream over there. Oh, yeah, it's on Twitch, so I guess he doesn't really have thumbnails. Or at least it's what he posts is the Twitch.
What's your speed?
Mach 758. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit, and then ground speed is 399. Got a 47 headwind. It's definitely making this feel really slow. Oh, I wish we were having that tailwind that of the picture I posted earlier. Ground speed at 600 knots. That'd be nice.
I'm at 781.
No, and I
I feel
need
like I'm gonna be coming up to you guys pretty quick.
I need to set some hotkeys up for these cabin views. Oh, that's pretty. I've got the stream deck here, so I definitely could set these up to my favorites. I wonder if I could have it auto detect what plane I'm flying and then like change the displays. So let's go to the left side, see if we can see Boise coming up. Window. Left aft probably be the easiest one to see it from. There was somebody on VATSIM the other night that was flying at like flight level 650. Not entirely sure what they were flying that would be legal to fly on VATSIM.
At that range?
At that altitude, I'm not sure.
Military?
Yeah, there's a...
Well, edit.
Could have been the Concorde. Maybe.
Does Concorde go that high?
It goes higher. I'm not sure what the max ceiling is on it.
Let's check out Dr. Google here real fast and see what they say. Concorde ceiling.
60,000 feet.
Yeah, that's close.
Yep, 60,000. People were commenting that it's in what class G, I guess, airspace, so that you don't even need to have a flight plan.
Huh.
Just because nobody's up there, you know.
So you see that one U2 or SR 71 just streak by?
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, you're almost up there with the what's the satellites that have for internet, Elon Musk?
Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink. You're almost up there with the Starlinks. What are those cruises at? Like 120,000 or something like that? I saw a bunch of them recently. That was pretty neat.
Starlink are in about 300 nautical miles up, something like that.
Oh, is it that? Okay. Maybe I was thinking like
They
120.
call it low Earth orbit, though, Leo. I only know because I have that system.
342 miles.
I just watched the Falcon 9 take off today. Taking more crew up to the International Space Station.
Yeah, Elon's got it going on. NASA can't even take their own folks to space anymore.
Yeah, they've got to pay for it all.
They
Won't be long.
didn't even think to make the boosters land themselves back down to the ground instead of being dumped back into the ocean.
Yeah, smart, reusable.
Yeah.
Just talking, one of those boosters has already been reused 20 times already.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And like however much those are a pop, yeah, definitely saving money.
So
I mean,
the
they-
Starlink speed is between 7.7 and 7.28 kilometers per second.
Wow.
18,000 miles an hour?
So they orbit the Earth every 91 to 108 minutes. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but you gotta put that deposit down for like $500.
Was that even a thing anymore though? I thought that was more like a early adoption.
No, you still got to pay up front for the equipment, but the waiting list is over for the United States. They finally got everything, all the country covered. So supposedly there is no waiting list as of about a week ago.
Yeah, but
I just tried to get a commercial account for work for a site of mine. 8-month waiting list.
For commercial.
And a guy that lives in that part of Pennsylvania trying to get a residential. He said he was on 8-month wait as well.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, within the last week it has cleared. They've got it covered, and they say, there is no longer a wait. You don't have to get on that list. So we'll have to see.
It could be very location specific too.
Well, they've showed the map, and the whole country was covered according to their map. And they've been putting that map out every month since they've been in existence. And it showed there's a big chunk of the southeast that was not totally covered. It's covered now, but that's their list and what they say. And whether it's working, I don't know. I follow them pretty closely, though, because I have it.
I saw an article, I think it was from Flight Radar, that said airplanes are going to have it soon. So airliners will have Starlink internet, which will be amazing because we all know the internet on airliners just sucks. But that'll be a huge upgrade for that. Hey, it's amazing too.
Are we gonna be like an arm and a leg to pay for when we're there?
It won't cost us any different, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll cost the airlines probably what they're paying already, or something very close. I mean, I'm sure it's a multi-million-dollar deal for them to get it on airplanes, but every flight somebody pays 10, 15, 20 bucks for internet, it's going to pay for itself really quick. It's going to be a big money maker for them. All right, that should be Boise off to my left over there. Is it kind of in a valley? Never really looked at the topography around there. Anybody know?
I don't know. I'm still in Jackson Hole.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of in a valley on the map here. So can I go satellite mode? Would that make it look a little easy better? A little easy better. Easier. Well, it should have a very flat area around it. Maybe I'm not seeing it yet. Yeah, I don't think that's Boise. Might be past this next group of... Okay, yeah. It's going to be... past this next grouping of mountains right here. What am I looking at? Smiley Creek Airport.
There's a whole line of citations sitting behind me. One in front.
Okay, yeah, this is Sawtooth City.
Are they having trouble taking off like Mike did?
Somebody just got airborne. I don't know, but that was in a A320.
It is hard to get this 737-900 off the ground. I don't know. I did it, but
Was that you, Justin?
no. I'm up probably 5 minutes up in the air by now. Probably more than like 22,000 feet now.
I went full toga and kind of sat on it until RPMs turbine spooled up real loud, and then I just went, kept my nose down, and then once I hit V1, I just rotated.
I rotated before V1. I had to.
You must have been heavier.
Let's see.
Not proud of it, but I am in the air.
You guys, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Give it one more go, and then I'm done.
And just mash your throttles to the max. Forget about it. Auto throttle and everything else. Just mash it up and go.
That's pretty much what you need, it sounds like.
That's what I had to do.
What's this lake down here called? It's not coming up with a name. Let's look at the sectional. It's a fish hatchery, Redfish Lake.
Huh. Definitely hazy down there.
I got some pretty cool pictures just now with the haze. Alright, so
I will
Boise
admit-
should be. I may not be able to see with this wing right here. Let's go to the front.
I will admit, having the track IR makes it so much better.
I'm back.
Yeah, track IR is amazing to have. And I actually returned my Toby because I was not a fan of it one bit.
You know, I was looking at that today, and I was like, I don't know about paying $270 for an if track IR is gonna literally do the same exact thing.
Yeah, a lot of people with MSFS were turning off eye tracking. That was the whole reason I wanted to give it a try, because in my head, I thought, well, if I had eye tracking, if I'm staring at an instrument, then it would stabilize the camera even better than it did with track IR. But it was the opposite. It was like it always shook, bounced around, and I was just not a big fan of it. Now, I do play on a 48-inch TV, so that might have been the difference, but I was just not a fan of it. Did not run well for me one bit.
Didn't you say that was something outside their spec for width?
Yeah, 32-inch monitors is the biggest they technically support, but people were saying, oh, I've got a 42, or I've got a 48, or I've got a 64, and it works just fine. So I give it a try. Didn't work out for me. That's fine.
32 max, that's pretty lame.
These days, yes, it is. Because 34s, 36s are starting to be pretty common. And then you got people like me who sat down in front of a 32 after having to scoot back, getting the honeycomb, and I was like, nope, gotta get something bigger.
It's like
I've got a 32, and it felt huge for about 10 seconds.
Well, this thing felt massive when I first got it. I was like, oh my god, this is too much. But now I'm like, this is perfect.
looks like the wind's changed on 10 left.
What are the winds doing now?
It's
Tailwind now.
tailwind, 3 knots in.
Okay, well we can change it here in a second. So that is Deadwood Dam right there. So Boise is on past that. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see Boise with this haze.
How you doing, Ken?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Good, thanks for asking.
Yeah,
Looks like you're up. Are you up in the air now?
Oh no. Now, me and the air don't get along real good.
Think I'm having the same problem too.
Oh, you having trouble getting off the ground?
I just took off and crashed instantly.
Oh no.
Sim just crashed, yeah.
Well, get
Oh,
your
your sim
pilot-
crashed.
Get your pilot crash out of the way. I'm fixing to come your way.
Well, his sim crashed.
Oh, I thought his airplane did. Jackson, traffic Delta 49, trying to take off again.
Okay, well, never that easy.
Let's see.
The old-fashioned way.
Toga and pray.
Airspeed's not alive. There it is. It's gonna be that way.
I'm gonna set up for.
Not doing it, Derek. What is your problem? Finally at
Could be.
80 knots. That's better than I did last time.
Did you wreck again?
Not yet. It's coming though.
I mean, I was literally on the end of the threshold, dragging my tail.
I'm there.
Yeah, I was the same thing.
I can't even get it to rotate. I got enough speed to get the nose up. There it
Oh,
goes. Come on, baby. Come on.
I was skimming some
Come
trees.
on. Come on. Come on.
You got it, Ken. Go.
No, it ain't. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm in.
Just all a little bit.
Oh,
All right. So what is the problem?
did you turn your packs off?
Yes.
What degree of flaps do you have?
Yeah, you might increase your flaps a little bit.
Alright, so
Not tonight. Maybe another day. I've never had a problem with Jackson. I've flown out of here more than once. Just don't know what the deal is today.
I don't know. I kind of want to go back there after this and try to give it a try again, see if I can do a toga takeoff with the packs off, see if that makes a big difference. I'm sure it will.
The first time I had them on,
Yeah, I had mine on because calculator's like, ah, you're good, bro. And then I was like, I don't know how I like this.
yeah, I'm setting myself up for 2.8 left.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I need to look at the weather. So yeah, it's on 270, 270. It's 3 knots.
J-Nox. Yeah, it's literally the same arrival. It's just arrival, transition. It's just a different approach for 2.8.
Yeah, you're doing more of a straight end than a
I thought we were doing 1-0 left.
weather changed.
Ah.
Yeah, even though it says it's not being used, I'm still gonna use it.
So are we gonna pick it up from Schaefer?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna be picking it up from.
Okay, so let's go check out Navigraph here. Alright, so we got 3-knot tailwind, which really we could have done a 3-knot tailwind. It's not even substantial for us. We're going to hit change. So 28 right is not used. 28 left is not used. Interesting. Maybe they have some sort of threshold with tailwinds that instead of trying to redirect all the traffic that's on arrival there.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big overhaul workload
Yeah.
for ATC to switch over.
Yeah,
And
so
staying with 10 left is probably the thing to do.
I'm going to stick with 10 left just to give the tailwind a try. We'll check it again once we start descending to make sure that there wasn't a huge shift in the weather and they've opened up the other runways. But for now, I'm going to stick with this. So we could take a look at flight radar. Let's see what they're doing too.
Ugh.
Density altitude shouldn't have been a problem here.
I certainly struggled, Ken, myself. That was...
Well, I just looked at the weather report for here. I mean, that shouldn't have been a factor though.
No.
So I don't know.
I'm a little confused myself why I had so much trouble. I did get off the ground the second time, but I'm amazed that I did.
Maybe a downward draft pushing the plane down, or wind shear.
No, I mean, I was not gaining speed, Cameron. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, I got up to about 80 knots max,
Oh, okay.
both runs. So
I had to go. I just mashed my throttles forward in the end, and even still, it was barely.
well,
just
I did
enough
that
to
from the
get some road
get-go on
speed.
the last takeoff, and it didn't make a difference for me. So I don't know. That's a first.
Maybe the wind's changed.
No,
You know,
I don't think
No.
that's it. There was an engine performance problem there.
even with the wind change, you're still going to see acceleration if the engines are okay.
Right, right.
When you
Well-
derate your engines and your FMC, does it get ignored when you go toga?
I didn't
No.
derate though.
If
Oh, you
you
didn't? Okay.
well, if you go, yeah, I didn't either. But if you did derate and you use toga, it will go to the derate setting that you chose.
So
Then
we'll
you can
use the derate.
override. It will. It's in auto throttle. So if you hit toga, the auto throttles will come forward, but only to the derate point. So derate 1 or 2. But if you want to override that, you can physically mash the throttles forward to override.
Gotcha. So yeah, they're still landing on 10 left. Looking at flight radar here. Oh, speaking of flight radar, they got back to me about asking if they would send me a ADSB receiver, and they told me that where I live wasn't ideal, so not now, but they'll keep me in mind in the future. But they did give me the instructions on how to build my own, so I'm considering building my own. I think that'd be kind of a neat video.
Wait, what is it now?
ADSB receiver.
Okay.
You can use a Raspberry Pi, some software, and an ADSB receiver, and then you can basically channel that information to flight radar. So it'd be kind of cool, just for me to be a nerd and build one.
Can't say that because if you're a nerd, that means I'm a nerd, and my wife's gonna make fun of me.
It's okay. I think if everybody in this Discord's a bit of a nerd.
Okay, fine, I'm a nerd.
You can't be here and deny it.
Again, it's not a video game.
It's a simulation. Simulator.
But what are you simulating?
Flying.
Real
How-
world flying.
This is real world ops,
Real
man.
life.
IRL.
Hey, I'm up over 400 knots of ground speed.
Yeah, and all I needed was 145 of that.
No, no. Technically, you could have 0 ground speed and still take off.
Well, yeah.
In fact, you could be flying backwards.
I've done that.
I've done that in the Cessna.
I've done it in Cessna.
Oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Me either. Kenny gets to laugh at us.
Who does?
You do.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, anybody else sitting on the ground with me in Jackson Hole?
Well, I just restarted my sim.
Sean, you might try taking off out of Boise. Kind of catch you up a little bit.
I'll try that.
A little bit of air pocket there, just dropped to 60 feet.
Peter, are you turning right for some reason?
He turned north, yeah.
Oh, what the heck? I'm doing all sorts of weird things.
I just happened to have my nameplates on to see who was around. And I saw you kind of going from left to right on my screen. It's like, you shouldn't be doing that. If anything, you should be going left.
Yeah, I'm watching a Volanta, and he's heading back to Jackson right now.
Oh, yeah, you did a hard right turn.
According to Valanta, I landed at Jackson Hole at 219 feet per minute.
I like high rep.
Wow. Pretty neat, huh?
Just tell him it was a diversion.
Let
Had
you
to-
go.
Had to divert due to engine failure. We'll just leave out the fact that the engines failed because they are in pieces, but
It had to be a touch because I didn't go.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
Got it sorted out. Looks like you're heading back on the nav, or at least heading west again.
yeah, he's
Okay,
turning.
Mike, you know that Volanta problem I'm having? I don't see anybody else. Is anybody else on Volanta tonight?
Yeah, I'm on there.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I am.
Yeah, I don't
I
see
see
any. Y'all,
I see everybody, Ken, but and I see you.
I don't know how you see me.
Oh, hang on, Ken. Hang on. I think I might know what's wrong. Click on. They changed
Jeez,
the
Mike, you're catching
layout.
up quick.
Give me a second.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta- Okay.
I got a special button in my cockpit. 737 has a special feature for that.
Yeah, I could never get my plane to go faster than either 280 or 281.
There's this little switch on the dash that says L. I flip that when I want to go to ludicrous speed.
It's got like a little painter's tape label.
So, Michael, you figure out my problem here on Volanta?
I'm trying to figure out how to change it. They've changed the UI of Volanta, and I'm. Well, here, let's try this. Stream your screen for me with Volanta, and we'll look at it. Alright, let's take a look at
See it?
this. Yep. Oh, yeah, you got a few airplanes, but not everybody. Alright, you see the little control tower icon on the right side there? Click on that.
Yep. Click on it.
Yep. Okay, yeah, here's your problem. So, turn on Volanta, Aveo, Pilot Edge, FATSIM coverage, all that stuff.
All that needs to be on, even though I'm not using it.
I mean, you don't need it if you don't want it. Volanta and FATSIM are
Yeah.
really the ones you need. So now you see everybody.
Has been kicking off.
Yeah, I don't know why, but there you go.
There's Mr. T. Let's see him.
Solving the world's problems one problem at a time.
Yep.
Oh, that's a cool screenshot, Mike. It's actually really cool.
Yep, I'm coming back.
There's Peter. I see him.
Are you talking about my screenshot?
Yes.
Okay, that's the Grand Teat on the underneath my left engine.
Did you say teat?
Yes. So it's called the Grand Teat. The Grand. The big one.
The big teat?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I'll get rid of the stream now.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
What's that?
I want to watch Ken's takeoff.
I know
Oh.
there's not going to be another. I've made 2 attempts. I'm done. I know when it's time for me to stay on the ground.
Active runway.
What is?
I was looking at a camera position. Uh-oh. Done broke it. There we go. We're about 110 miles away from our top of descent. My top of descent's at JNOX.
Same. Roughly.
So we'll go ahead and do our landing performance. Sticking with 10 left. Runway's good, medium. Refresh the METAR, apply. We want it to be landing weight of, I forgot to look earlier, so we're going to go off. Actually, you know what? Is that in
Is
those
what?
messages I get?
What messages?
You get these messages. GF, what is this? Oh, okay, I don't need to work it up. 0 fuel weight, takeoff weight. Fuel in tanks. Just trying to see if there's a 0 landing weight. Probably not, just because you don't know really how long you're going to be putting the hold or downwind, all that stuff. So we're just going to go off of the OFP landing weight. It's close enough for our purposes. 129.9 basically. And we're going to be a low brake. Auto. Let's go max reversals. Flaps full. And we're good to go with that.
And you're.
What's that?
I was gonna see what the weather was doing.
I just refreshed it and
10
it was still the same.
Yeah.
2703 knots still. Altimeter is 3000. 3000.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up back to 10 left.
All right, guys, I'm gonna check out. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Alright, see you, Ken.
See you, Ken.
We'll get you in there
You
next
can.
time.
How? Are you doing the 10 left at Boxon?
10 left, JNOX transition, hood for arrival.
I did choose the box on transition for the approach.
So I should have 6.4 thousand pounds at landing. Coming up on JNOX, flight plan shows me 7.5 at JNOX. So yeah, we're doing good on fuel. So some high level cloud layers there. Go ahead and enter our destination data. Altimeter is 300. Temperature is 19 degrees. And it was 270 at 30 on the winds. Format error. What did I do wrong? There we go. And then let's look at our start. 10 left. Minimums, decision height, 293 on the barometer settings. We're going to go down to 2,000 feet at Blazer. Blazer.
The man has a blazer.
It's right after Buxom.
Buxom travels to the Blazer, to Jalag. Ooh. What mountain is that in front of us there?
It's a big old mountain.
Mount Hood?
Yeah, it's probably Mount Hood.
Yeah, it is.
Looking at your
That's
screen.
cool. It's Mount Hood. Off to the right of that
So, I flew to Portland.
is Mount Adams. This is Mount Adams over here.
Or could it
The
be
one-
Mount St. Helen? Or is that south of us?
And it's right up in that area, too. Where's Hood, Michael? Which one? So I see two
It's
peaks.
the one in
your
the front of
screen.
us. It's the one basically right in front of us there. Because we're going to be doing a slight left turn. And Hood will be off our left.
Wow, I wonder if this is the same approach. In real life, I flew to Portland for
Yeah.
a meeting, and I couldn't believe what I saw, out my left window on the plane. Hood was right there, just right off the left wing.
That's cool. Well, this will be fun then.
Looks like that's what you're doing here.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. We're going to set the drone camera up for this one.
Yeah, we were just on level with the peak, so it was right there.
We'll go ahead and set up the drone camera for some.
Looks like the
Snapshots.
Thunderbirds are going to Orlando for the air show.
Are you gonna go?
Oh,
No.
we have a Mount Hood waypoint, or it's H Hood. So yeah, Hood. You know, it would kind of make sense too that we're on the Hood arrival. No, now that we think about it. That's interesting. I got these weird, like, highlights over the runways. I have a graph. It went away after I clicked on it. Oh, you know what would be kind of cool to turn on? Will be the terrain awareness
Mm-hmm.
on the nav display.
Hey, what's going to be your guys' descent rate?
You should have. Well, do you have the latest version of the fly-by-wire?
I do not.
Okay. So you don't have VNav probably.
Probably not.
My descent rate is going to be idle thrust at 298 knots indicated, or 0.76 Mach. It doesn't give me a foot per minute. It's just kind of manage that speed with the idle thrust.
Here, even if you have an older version, you should be able to set in your descent altitude, right? Your final approach fix, and it should follow the constraints all the way down.
Not if
Oh,
it doesn't
really?
have VNav. They added VNav to the plane that was not like the developer. It's been out for a long time in like developer, but if you just got the standard edition, VNav just came out, what, 2-3 months ago?
Okay.
Alright, we are 43 miles from top of the sun.
Yeah, I don't see VNav.
I'm at 48.
Guessing this big splotch right here is Hood. I wonder what caused these mountains to form the way. Well, I guess they're volcanoes, aren't they?
Yeah.
And if you look at them, they go north to south pretty straight. So there must be like a fault line right there, I guess. That's pretty cool. Can you go up on Mount Hood?
Yep. There's glaciers and crevasses and all that kind of stuff, and people do their mountaineering.
That's pretty cool. That would be a fun hobby to get into. I've gone backpacking in New Mexico for 10 days before, and that was the best trip of my life. Hey, that kid VR. What's going on? How are you tonight? So I'm guessing this little splotch right here This is Mount Hood right there. Yep, it's the Fenix A320. I love this thing. We're about to start our descent down into Portland. In fact, my top of descent
Peter.
is in 27 miles.
Peter, you
Nope.
want to stream your screen again?
Yeah.
Look at your VNav.
Having issues, no man.
You should have those top of descent and bottom of descent arrows. If he does have VNav. I have a Delta delivery tonight. I fly for a virtual airline, so I kind of multitask and do one of my flights with them at the same time I'm doing the stream.
So, Peter, zoom your nav display. You're at 10 miles right now, range. Bump it up to like 80. Yep, right there.
Mount Hood.
Alright, so I don't see a... Alright, set your altimeter, or not altimeter, your altitude, I'm sorry, pre-select to 2000. You're at 100 right now. Do that.
I don't see it move.
It's not moving.
Is he streaming? Let me see. Stream. What are you trying to move?
My altimeter. Oh, sorry.
His
It's like his
altitude.
altitude.
So if you scroll, it's not doing anything?
No.
Well, that's a problem. Yeah, you may be hand flying a good portion of the final bit, because if you can't change your altitude, that's the only other
Oh, it's
option.
going down.
Yes, but it's going to just fly you into 100 feet. You're going to end up crashing.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I do this.
Take it out of autopilot. So hit that AP1 button right there.
Okay.
Now try changing it.
Oops. Let's put it back on. Nope.
Okay. Let's see here. Can you change it on? No, can't change it there. Trying to think of another way we could force this. You may just be hand flying this approach.
Okay.
Try pulling out on the knob. It's not even moving, like forward or backwards. Interesting.
12 nautical miles till my top of descent.
Yeah, I'm about there myself. I'm at 8.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
saw
thank
it
you,
was
guys.
coming up on
Appreciate
you, so
the
I
help.
started to slow down a bit.
I don't know why. I've never seen it do that before, but if you haven't updated in a while, it could just be a bug.
Yeah.
Is he using the experimental or the safe?
No, we're not sure, probably.
I'm not sure either. It's all good, yo. All good in the hood. Get it? Hood?
I see what you did there.
I got that, yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what.
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Alright. Manage descent. Let's go.
Oh, that's right. I'm in a Boeing. I don't have to worry about that. Just do it for me.
Yeah, it's fine. It's one button you don't have to, or one thing you don't have to do when you have to do like 50 other things in your 1970s airplane.
How do I switch into heading mode for the autopilot?
Autopilot, you push forward on the heading bug.
Oh, that's right.
So in Airbus, if you push forward, you get the airplane control. If you push or pull back, or the down arrow, it gives you control of the pilot. The only thing that's not that way is the altimeter for whatever reason.
Is it track? Is that what the heading is? Because I see nav and track when I do the push in, push out.
Oh, what's it like? Pop up with something that says that?
I'll show you. 1 second.
Well, I don't have pop-ups turned on, so I don't know. It may just be something it says.
So if I go in,
Hang on, I'm just now looking.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
if I go in, it goes nav.
Oh,
If I go out, it goes track.
yep. You're tracking whatever heading you have input in there.
Oh, I'm going elsewhere.
Yeah, you're turn hard right. So push it back into nav mode. There you go.
I got a decent. I gotta do some hand flying.
Good practice.
Oh yeah.
I flew an entire arrival by hand, and it didn't kick the. I managed to fly it perfectly so that whenever the engine the engine stayed idle all the way up until the point I had to start pulling flaps in. That was pretty cool. Which I had a working autopilot too, so the flight director was helping with that. But it was still a nice thing to know that it's possible. And good practice.
You know, I didn't think I'd be moving my head around so much when you're not noticing it when you don't have a track IR on. But when you have it on, oh my god.
Yeah, cruise I
Like
tend
that.
to turn it off. Otherwise, that's cruise I turn it off. Otherwise, people will be seeing this all the time. Just me zooming around. Speaking of looking at things,
Yeah.
just turn the seatbelt lights on.
Sorry, I think they paid extra for that. As Mike told me, leave it on.
It's a feature. Thanks. Which video is your favorite? Is there any videos you would like to see in the future?
A transatlantic.
No, I'm not doing that.
North Korea.
We're gonna have to have a group of like 10 people for a long flight like that, just to keep us entertained. We need to bust out some online poker or something in Discord and
And stream it while we're playing.
yeah. Yeah, I did the yearly event with the virtual airline I fly with, and I had to fly from Atlanta all the way up to Anchorage, and it was like 9 or 10 hours. So I was in the airplane. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning so that I could get to the West Coast at the same time they were taking off, which we actually did pretty good with that. We did quite a bit of planning, checking the weather, and I woke up and there was like 3 or 4 guys from Atlanta, which is the hub I fly out of. They're ready to go. So that was kind of cool. It was a nice morning. Got to watch the sunrise. Had some coffee. Plenty of coffee. Coffee sounds really good right now, but I'll be able to sleep otherwise. If I get some. You're not quite sure. Okay, that's fair. What do you think of the new thumbnail for the live stream today?
Check that out actually. I like that.
Yeah, I think
It
it's
pops.
yeah. And then I don't know if you saw it in the pilot lounge or not, but I made one for the TBM also. I got a blueprint of the TBM.
Lounge. Oh, those are both nice. I really like that.
Yeah, I was very inconsistent in having to change colors all the time, so I just wanted something that was going to be consistent, look nice. It's pretty self-explanatory. But I'm going to make enough of them so that I don't know, I'll probably do a C-152, and got the TBM, I got the Airbus. And if we're going to be flying something else, I'll try to find a blueprint for that airplane. And make a new logo for the banner. I had a little bit of a voting competition on what color the text should be, and let me check out what the results are right now. So we've got 5 for blue and 4 for white, and 3 for the mixed blue-white. Alright, so we can get some pictures of Mount Hood here.
We're going to 8 right? Is that right?
10 left.
To 8. I have runway visual.
Which one are you going to?
8 left.
There should be some pretty cool ones.
Portland approach is on right now if you want to mix it up.
It's too late now. I'm already in the airspace.
Yeah.
I think we'll have plenty of runway this time.
Yeah. Alright, let's recheck the weather here. Altimeter is still 3000. Now, Mike, I will give you this one. Having the ability to change the altimeter. You go from standard to manual altimeter. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yep.
Because since I had such an extreme variance there, 0.4, it nosed over pretty hard.
I'm surprised they don't give that to you in the Airbus.
I know. Oh, this is a really pretty arrival. Yeah, you aren't kidding. Yeah, I can imagine it probably feels a lot closer in real life, too. Mount Hood being right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, I just smacked my landing gear.
Like, you landing, or you just smacked it with, like, your hand or something?
No, I landed.
Oh. Hey, at least you made it down.
I did.
Considering the autopilot problems.
Oh.
Alright, something to be aware of is there's some terrain
Yes.
at Buxom. Just beyond Buxom. Not super, it's 1,000 feet. That's what it's showing as, so be aware of that.
Copy that. Somehow I passed you on the descent.
Are you following the speed restrictions?
Got him.
Yeah.
Pull him over.
Should be at 250 right now if you pass me.
I'm at 250.
Oh, this should be a very nice photo.
You guys want to meet at the end?
We'll meet at the, I can find you a gate or something.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice
That
right there.
has enough taxiway, enough gates for all of us. Oh, excuse me.
Jostled around a little bit here. So our airport
Yeah.
should be right down on the left side of the river there from our point of view. Can't quite see it yet.
No,
Just
there's
past this slur,
the
it should be right
sun's
there.
giving us a good haze.
Yeah, it's actually a really pretty approach right now.
You know, see now what would be cool is if when we were flying we get a solar eclipse.
ooh.
That happened yesterday. That would have been a cool live
Yeah.
stream had I thought about it, but I was cleaning all day and then had some friends over. Made some chili. I posted a picture that someone else posted.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a
I
look at
didn't
the
get to
chart
see
real
that.
quick to familiarize ourselves with the go-round procedures. So go-round is climb straight out to 800 feet, turn left to 4,200 feet, and head up to Bravo Tango Golf. Decision height is 293 feet. 293 feet. Final altitude is going to be 200 before we hit the glide, or 2,000 before we hit the glide slope. Localizer, if we need to put it in, 111.3.
Ooh, definitely some turbulence coming in. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm getting bumped around a little bit here.
See if I can figure out what gate I'm at.
Alright. I think I can see the airport. Still a little bit of haze, but I can definitely see it.
I
Okay,
see
I'm at
P mark on
gate-
the ground.
Yes, sir.
Cameron, I do not see you.
I am at flight level 9 or 0.
You should be right in front of me. But I do not see you.
Might have to zoom out a little bit.
Did you actually
Either
see the
that or-
solar eclipse, or did you see it in the sun? What did you say, Cameron?
You probably have
10,000.
to zoom out a little bit because we might be almost on top of each other.
Unless you're like really far below me, I'm not sure.
So guys, I'm between the two terminals. I'm trying to figure out what gate, but
It's okay, we'll find you.
step away for a second.
Yeah, I don't see you anywhere. Oh well.
Did you land?
Up.
No, I'm still
traffic
flying.
thing's going off.
Oh, you're talking about the.
Well, that's gonna be a nice screenshot right there.
You are definitely passing me. You are just a little bit above me.
Alright, so there is the terrain we're going to be aware of. Be one big oopsie.
Looking at Valanta, looks like you're still behind me.
some really good screenshots right now. Okay, I'm turning to the left down one. Saw it from your house. That's awesome. I completely forgot about it, to be perfectly honest. Until someone posted something online. I was like, oh, man. Alright, airport's right there.
Up to Stizzle.
Alright. Low speed brakes. Or brakes. Speed brakes are armed. Let's go ahead and get the ignition back on.
Flaps 1.
Hi, Peter.
Hello.
I'm waving at you. I'm on the downwind right now, passing the airport.
Oh, hi. I see you. Did you get rerouted?
No.
I see you. You're a little bit below me.
Oh, did I fly the wrong one?
Yeah, I'm landing 10 left.
Oh. Oops, yeah, I did 2-8 left.
Yeah, the winds are in favor of that, but right now, according to Navgraph, it's shut down. Because their in-flight radar has everybody landing on 2 left, or 10 left.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull in flaps 1. Alright, cabin lights are on. Ding the cabin. Everything else is good. Oh, 5,000 feet. Grab one last screenshot. And Buxom, we need to be at 3,000 feet. Let's just bump this up to 3.
You must be below me.
I'm at 4,600 right now. Somebody off to my left there. Super Gazelle. I'm gonna have to fly into Portland more often. This place is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get our Trek IR back on here. Run the manual heading mode. Change this back to 2300. And let's do a left turn. (280 to 190). Landing systems on.
Flaps 2.
And here's that terrain we've been talking about, so we're avoiding that nicely. I'm going to do a left turn to 103. Well, actually we're going to do 120 to join the localizer. So let's go approach mode, turn left to 120. Oh, just kicked it in. Okay. Approach mode activated. Go flaps 2.
Flaps 3.
Here's the airport. Whoa, why did we slow down so much? There we go. I don't know why it slowed down so much on me there. Approach mode is armed. Oh, I think I got you in front of me now.
Who?
You.
Okay. Always does.
Alright, we need to go down to 2,000 feet. And that should get us on the glide slope. Oh, never mind. That was another runway. Oh, yeah, it's another little airport. Wow, that is a interesting place for an airport. Glide slope should be coming up. Glide slope's captured.
You got live weather, live time?
Yeah. Should be. Yep.
Alright. That's good, that's good.
It's 4. Full flaps. Landing gear signs are on. Cabin's ready. Explosion arm. Flaps full. Low auto brake. Ready to go. Alright, nice visual day for landing, so autopilot off. And the go around altitude was 4,200.
One thousand.
Plan to. It's always the plan.
500. 400. 100 above. 300.
Alright.
Minimum.
And you?
Good.
200.
Phenomenal.
100.
100.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
20.
I believe I'm on a short final, but my sim has frozen.
Oh. That was pretty good. I'll take that. 173, perfect.
Did you just land?
Yep. Alright, flaps up. Spoilers, ignition off. APU. 1, 2, 3, and APU on. Taxi lights on, landing lights off, stroke to auto. Go find Peter. Yeah, see him over there, I think.
I'm about to land now, Michael.
Yeah, I don't see you on my screen.
Really?
Yep.
Coming into 10 left.
Yeah, you haven't been showing up on. It's just the servers, I'm sure. Okay, this is Alpha. We'll continue on Alpha up until the first taxiway here. Then we'll get out of the way for everybody else. Actually, it's going up to the next one since
Continue.
looks a little smoother. That's Super Gazelle. I see Mike back there, but I don't see you.
I
Let's
just
go.
landed. That was a beautiful landing.
I'm getting all the butters in chat right now.
From who? You landing or me?
Me. I never saw you, so.
That's weird though. I saw you the entire way.
We're about to have to stop on
And
the
then you-
taxiway here and watch Mike land, though.
Wait, are you guys friends on Volanta?
It's a Microsoft server thing. That's all it is. It happens to people all the time. Pancake. Oh, I got pancakes and butter. There we go. It's even better. Oh boy.
Alright, man, flying.
Get some maple. We need to fly to Canada so we can pick up the maple syrup for those pancakes and butter. All right, let's park it right here for a second and watch Mike land.
It's alright. I'm catching back up. I think it'd be pretty because my sim was froze and it just lit back up, and I have control again.
There you
I
go.
mean, I can see Mike just fine.
See what we can do with this.
Hey guys, oh, there's the line.
You're Alaska Airlines.
Hey guys, I'm going to.
Is your landing gear down?
I'm gonna keep my thing going so you can take the picture.
Oh, your landing gear just popped up now. What'd you say, Peter?
Beautiful.
I said I'm gonna keep my my simulation going,
Uh-huh.
so you guys can take the picture. But I'm gonna go eat some dinner with my wife.
Oh, okay. I can't figure out where you're at right now.
Like,
Oh, you're around the corner.
Yep.
Thanks, Peter, for joining us. I'm glad you could make it back.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you.
Ooh, got waffles and butter. Even better. I am a big waffle fan.
Alright, I'm taxiing. I'm looking. I see Frontier Airline.
Turn brakes on. Engine 2, engine 1 off. Hope you bleed on. Forgot to turn my TKS off. Whoops. Alright. Release everybody from the seats. Strip off. Taxi lights off. Beacon off. Let's go ahead and deboard the airplane.
Park down by Peter.
What's that?
Did you park down by Peter?
Yep.
Okay. I'll be there in a sec.
No problem. Alrighty. I think we're pretty much good and set here. Go on default all this. Way out there, it took off from Boise. Oh, at least you're in the air, Sean. Hopefully it stays that way. Reset all the numbers for the next pilot. And you can see everybody reboarding. Just coming up the hood 4. Alright, yeah. Take some good screenshots of the sunset with Mount Hood there. You should be getting some really nice views. Okay, so we can go ahead and open the back door here and go say hello to our passengers with all the waffles and butter. Maybe some Canadians on here with the maple syrup. I love how well all this is modeled. Although it'd be kind of cool if, like, they got these zip ties on the food trays and everything in the back. It'd be kind of neat if you could see things like strewn about as after you land or something. Just where it's been used, obviously. Waste of graphic and resources, but one can dream. Alright, so getting set up for the group photo here. Let's see, Mike. I think you are going to be the only one I get in a group photo that's not parked yet. Unfortunately, Sean's not going to be able to get here with us, and I can't see Cameron.
I'm on the other side of the world travel.
You may have to take your own screenshots because I can't see you.
Okay.
I'm gonna park off your right wing.
That'd be perfect. Or right, left.
Left wing. Yep.
Yeah, Peter showed up as this random yellow, mustard yellow airplane in the picture. You hit your brakes and it looked like you ran into something.
So it's like, do we need to be friends on Atlanta or something?
No, it's not anything we can fix. Unfortunately.
Here's my screenshot going in now.
This would be a cool one from above. Okay. Alright guys, well, I appreciate everybody showing up tonight. I appreciate all the butters, along with the waffles and pancakes. Just bring the maple syrup next time is my only request. With that, guys, I'll catch you next time. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy flying.